The following video is not made for kids. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello to my subscribers, this is the TFangy coming to you with what will hopefully be a quick and successful review. And today we're going to be taking a look at one of my most recent third-party acquisitions, and it is the DNA Design DK-55 Gearmaster Upgrade Kit for Legacy Tigerhawk and Beast Wars Silverbolt. So it's a upgrade kit in the sense that for Tigerhawk, it gives him some gap fillers for the purple feathers on his wings, the face mask that his original Beast Wars action figure had, which the new Legacy figure was lacking since Hasbro and Takara Tomy, the designers, favored cartoon accuracy instead of action figure accuracy, and so the battle mask that Tigerhawk's original Beast Wars figure had wasn't included on the Legacy figure, and there's a new connection piece that allows the helmet to attach to the top of Tigerhawk's head, along with larger claws for his back feet as well, which is his back legs were very tiny, and then he also has two new cannons which are slightly more accurate to his original Beast Wars action figure. And then for Beast Wars Legacy Silverbolt, he's got an extension for his tail to make the tail longer, and he's got extensions for his wings as well, to make the wings a little longer and allow them to flap up and down with more articulation. That's pretty much it. The box did arrive. I've smashed like this. That's something that couldn't be helped, but hopefully none of the pieces inside are broken. So without further delay, let's get this upgrade kit open and see what changes it does to Tigerhawk and Beast Wars Silverbolt. Now, before we actually unbox the upgrade kit, here's Tigerhawk before the upgrade kit. As you can see, very nice head sculpt. He is looking permanently down, which is something that unfortunately can't be helped. He's got the open jaw, but his wings are somewhat hollowed out right here. And then the flip-out cannons, and while they are nice additions, they are also hollowed out on the inside. Alright, so that's a bit of a pain. And then, of course, his tiny feet are what support the back of him in right here, so that's what he looks like before the upgrade kit. And for Silverbolt, here he is before the upgrade kit. His wings only flap up and down here where they connect at the torso. But his tail feathers being so short and stumpy and small, that was the make it or break it deal with a lot of Transformers fans and collectors when Beast Wars Silverbolt was released in the Legacy line. So let's see how much of a change the upgrade kit does for both of these action figures. Alright, and so really fast before I actually attach the upgrade kit parts to the two figures, here's what they look like inside the box. You got Tigerhawks up here on the front with the battle mask, and then the wing fillers, the new attachment for the battle mask to attach to his head, larger beast mode claws, the cannons, which are more accurate to his Beast Wars action figure, and then down here the three parts for Beast Wars Silverbolt of the tail feather extension, and then the new wing extensions. And then there's a surprise bonus in here. You have options for Tigerhawk's helmet. You can either do the standard purple one, which is the same color as the purple feathers on his wing, on the wing fillers and the rest of him, or if you want him to look even more like his original Beast Wars action figure, DNA Design gave you this option of having this metallic purple helmet to put on Tigerhawk. So there's some subtle while it's still inside the plastic tray, my camera's not making the difference between the two pop out, but yeah, here's the options of it. I apologize for the reflection on the plastic bag that it comes wrapped in, but yeah, if you want to give Tigerhawk a more metallic purple looking helmet just to further distinguish the helmet from the rest of him, you have the option of a second helmet to do so. Alright, and so to start things off, I just wanted to show you guys what the difference in the upgrade kits does before I finish adding the other parts. So first up, we have Silverbolt, and so here is the wing extension compared to the original Hasbro Takara Tomy wing, and so as you can see, Silverbolt now has a much wider wingspan. In addition to his being able to have his wings sit up on top of him like this, he can now have them bent down like this, so you can get some really decent and fantastic flying poses with him. So that's a pretty impressive for DNA design to allow that wing extension to give Silverbolt wider wings. And of course, you're already probably noticing here is the tail extension for the tail feathers, so they now sit much farther back. Act like fans were hoping that they were going to originally. There is somewhat of a gap now here in the middle of his back where the extension piece connects, but I don't care. I'd rather have the tail feathers sticking this far out like they're supposed to. Those two, so attaching the wings is somewhat easy, and for Silverbolt, the wing pieces are mirror images of each other, so it's a matter of applying the correct amount of force and force to get it popped in. And you have to, I recommend doing it down and then pushing upward when you attach the wing extension to Silverbolt's torso. And then for the outer wing, I recommend going the opposite. I recommend starting up and then pushing down. There are grooves showing you which way they attach, so it's not just me recommending it, it's actually the way you're supposed to do it, so apologize for phrasing it that way. So yeah, here is Silverbolt with his new impressive wingspan, and yeah, I'm really enjoying how that looks now. That is one massive wingspan and for Silverbolt to have. And so any Predacons or Decepticons who might think they can terrorize the skies of both Cybertron and Earth, be aware, because Beast Wars Silverbolt now has twice the flying capability that he had before. So yeah, that's really neat. At some point, because they are new hinges, they do want to sag here at Silverbolt's torso, so instead of bringing the hinge upward like this at the torso, I recommend you keep it horizontal, just to give the wing some more stability. But yeah, I'm really impressed with how Silverbolt came out, and the tail feathers just sitting that far back is really nice. So yeah, there he is. I'm not going to transform Silverbolt and Tigerhawk into their robot modes. I apologize for not saying that earlier in the video, but the upgrade kits, they don't really, the appearance between their robot modes and their beast modes, it isn't that much different. Now, bringing in Tigerhawk, here on this side of him is the new upgrade kits, and here on the other side is the uninstalled ones. So here's the new cannon. As you can see, it's more metallic, and it's got a thinner barrel than the official Hasbro cannon. And the two cannons, they unfortunately aren't mirror images of each other. It's two copies of the exact same cannon. So this screw hole where the two halves of the cannon were screwed together, they do appear on the same side, so unlike the Hasbro, so similar to the Hasbro ones, and instead of being mirror images, they're two copies of the same gun barrel. To install the new gun barrels is fairly simple. You have to twist off the old Hasbro ones that were officially given to Tigerhawk. They just pop on and off using 5mm ports. Unlike the Hasbro ones, which were done in the tan plastic, the DNA design ones are done in white plastic with tan paint, so there is the possibility of paint scraping off over time. But yeah, there's the new cannons installed on there, much more accurate to his original Beast Wars action figure. And of course, you've got the battle mask that Tigerhawk's original Beast Wars action figure had. It wasn't included on the Legacy figure here because Hasbro favored cartoon accuracy to the Beast Wars cartoon, and Tigerhawk did not have his battle mask. You do have to install Tigerhawk does come with a new scalp. Obviously you have to pop this one off and pop the new one off, so you've got the 3mm port or to allow the battle mask to attach to him. And it is on a little hinge, so it can extend out this far and make it look like Tigerhawk's battle mask at least is facing forward, and then it sits flush with his head like that. And a lot of Beast Wars fans and collectors who had the original and still have the original Beast Wars Tigerhawk figure were missing the battle mask, so DNA Design has that covered. And of course, as I said, you get also a much more metallic magenta and a battle mask, so if you want Tigerhawk's battle mask to look like it's made out of energon instead of metal, you have that option there. So that's really nice. And then of course here on the bottom of the wings, here's the gap filler, so now Tigerhawk's wings are completely solid. Oh, there's what the wing looked like with the gap uncovered and opened up. To insert it in is simple enough, and just pop it in and it clips right into place there. So installing that is easy. That said, the last part of the upgrade kit, for me personally, this was the most difficult part to install. It's the new hawk feet for Tigerhawk's back beast mode legs. As you can see, bringing them down right here. This much larger one, which actually also, if I bring it around, show you on the back, this larger foot. But here is the new one from DNA Design, and there's a back claw, there's a back talon on the back side. There kind of is a back talon on the official Hasbro foot, but it's painted the same metallic gold as the rest of the eagle foot, instead of being painted black like the front talons are. So this larger one is much more stable, and it's a much larger foot that will allow Tigerhawk to stand more successfully. That said, this was the most difficult part for me to install, because as the way the foot pops on and off, you have to push it in this direction. And I actually had to use a screwdriver to wedge in there and create enough space for the foot to successfully pop off of Tigerhawk's leg. The problem is that the hawk legs are hollowed out here, and so it's very fragile plastic. And so this for me was the most difficult part of the upgrade kit to install. And of course, while I'm doing it on camera, this one pops off much more easily. I spent a good 5 minutes getting the other foot let off on the leg and switching them out. Here's the screwdriver I had to use to wedge in there to have the clearance for it. The feet are mirror images. The new DNA Design feet are mirror images of each other, and installing the new ones is just as difficult as popping off the old ones, because at one point I wanted to try and shove it in here like this, but then this talon was there, and so I had to be careful not to break the talon off while I installed it on. Okay, so yeah, for some reason this leg, while I'm doing it on camera, it was much easier than the one I did when the camera was turned off. But yeah, these new larger hawk feet are give Tigerhawk a lot more stability than the official Hasbro ones did. So yeah, those are much more impressive eagle feet for Tigerhawk's back legs. And yeah, with the battle mask, Tigerhawk is now most definitely armed for battle and ready to take the fight to the Predacons and the Decepticons. I saw in one review where someone said it would have been nice if Tigerhawk had gotten a wing extension similar to what DNA Design did for Silverbolt. But me personally, I think the wingspan is still impressive enough on Tigerhawk. I mean, the new wingspan on Silverbolt, their wings are now so wide that having them in this flight pose, they're so wide I have to put Silverbolt in front of Tigerhawk or vice versa to get them both fitting on camera. Or put them on top of each other like this. But yeah, they're both this upgrade kit from DNA Design really did the trick, and now, yeah, these are the figures that fans and collectors wanted Silverbolt and Tigerhawk to be when they first came out in the Legacy line. And so, for the final proverbial question, do I recommend getting the DNA Design DK-55 upgrade kit for Legacy, Beast Wars Silverbolt, and Tigerhawk? I absolutely do. You cannot go wrong getting this upgrade kit for Tigerhawk with the wings no longer having gaps in them, being fully filled out, the more metallic Alec cannons, and the battle mask, which makes him more accurate to his original Beast Wars action figure. Even though they were a pain, I enjoy the new Hawk feet for his back beast mode legs. And yeah, I just really enjoy the look of Tigerhawk now, and definitely for Beast Wars Silverbolt, the new tail feather extension that allows his beast mode tail to sit farther back on him, and then the wing extensions, which gives him a even wider wingspan than what he had before. I really enjoy the look of that. And so yeah, overall, this is one of DNA Design's more impressive upgrade kits, and I'm thankful for DNA Design for designing these upgraded parts for Legacy Beast Wars Silverbolt and Tigerhawk. I've said this on my channel before, and I'll say it again. The only third-party merchandise that I collect and add to my Transformers collection is the merchandise that I absolutely feel is necessary and a must-have to have in your Transformers collection. So yes, I highly recommend if you can find the DK-55 DNA Design upgrade kit for Tigerhawk and Silverbolt from the Legacy line, I get this upgrade kit. It vastly improves both action figures. So thank you guys all so much for watching. This has been the TFN Geek, and until next time, please remember to stay safe, stay healthy, transform and roll out. Goodbye, everyone.